everyone. First of all, I'm going to share a little practice which I find very useful in everyday life. It's having a pause between activities. It is simple but profound. Just listen to what an Indian sage said about this pause. After the end of an action and before the initiation of another action, there is a gap, and the gap is the opportunity of stillness. This gap is ever available between two actions, but this opportune moment is not ordinarily appreciated. Those were his wise words. Might be worth just listening to them again. So here they are. After the end of an action and before the initiation of another action, there is a gap, and the gap is the opportunity of stillness. This gap is ever available between two actions, but this opportune moment is not ordinarily appreciated. So, this practice of pausing between activities allows you to reconnect with your 5 physical senses and come immediately into the present. It can be very short, or you can take longer over it, whatever is appropriate for you at the time. When I was working in an office, having to make phone calls one after another, at the end of one conversation, I would keep the phone in my hand to stop it ringing with another incoming call, and with my other hand, I would just touch the desk. I would connect with the sense of touch. Sometimes it would only take literally a few seconds, but I would totally connect with that feeling of touch. And doing that would bring me totally into the here and now, into the present. The previous phone conversation had gone. It was in the past, and the next one hadn't begun. It didn't exist. In connecting with the sense of touch, there was a feeling of spaciousness, peace, and freedom. I've noticed that pausing between activities makes life simpler. I'm only attending to one thing at a time, which I think gives me more energy. However, if I forget about the pause, it feels as if the emotional energy from one job bleeds into the next. If the previous phone call was challenging, the emotion from it could easily transfer into the next call. Without a pause, there was no respite, no rest, no connection with the present moment, and by the end of the day, I felt exhausted. If you have a few moments for a longer pause, you can think a bit more deeply about the next action. You can ask yourself whether it's selfish, something just for yourself, or does it benefit other people too? Is it an act of service for someone? Is it performed with love? The benefits I found from this practice of pausing is that each new action is fresh. It's without attachments, not thinking about the outcome or any result from it, but just allowing the attention to rest on the actual doing of the job. There's no thought about the next activity, and the work is done from a still mind and an open heart. I would suggest it's well worth a try. So let's do another little exercise, an awareness exercise. So first of all, just let the mind be free of any concern or preoccupation. Allow it to fall still and come to rest within. Be aware of where you are now. Feel the touch of the feet on the floor, the weight of the body on the chair. Feel the touch of the clothes on the skin and the play of air on the face and hands. If they are open, let the eyes receive colour and form without any comment. Taste. Now be aware of smell. Be fully here. Now be aware of hearing. Let sounds be received and let them rise and fall without comment or judgment of any kind. With the body completely relaxed, let the hearing run right out to the furthest and gentlest sounds, embracing all. Simply rest in this great awareness for a few moments. Now, just to finish off, let's practice a mindfulness meditation together. Again, this is simple and yet profound. It's becoming aware of the in-breath and the out-breath. So, as you breathe in, bring the attention to your in-breath. Focus your attention only on the in-breath and release everything else. You release the past, the future, your projects, and you are free. Just by breathing in, you are free. Because in that moment, you are not your sorrow, your fear, or your regret. You are only your in-breath. Now, just be aware of these words. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Gently keep repeating them in your mind for a few minutes as you focus the attention on the breath. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Although this practice is very simple, the result can be great. We may become free just by focusing the attention on our in-breath and out-breath. Usually, we're unaware we're breathing in. It just happens without us. Now we breathe in, we put our mind into it, and we know we're breathing in. We recognise I'm breathing in. Breathing in makes us feel alive, and to be alive is something wonderful. This is the basis of mindfulness practice. So, in this exercise, we identify the in-breath as an in-breath and the out-breath as an out-breath. The effect can be very deep because when you pay attention to the in-breath and go home to your body, when the mind and body are together, you are truly in the here and now. Although simple, this is a very wonderful practice, and you can continue to get more and more benefit from it. Thank you.